here for a really short period of time, right? And I just think if you can just get sucked into an existence where you're not happy and you don't even know it, I think that's really, really true. And I've struggled in my early years of my existence to have balance. And I suppose now, being able to like slow life down and deliver things for me that really drive happiness, and moments where I look at the view and I'm not just climbing, right? That was new for me. Iceland is just like a really unique place, isn't it? Earth controls the island, humans don't control the island. Laura and I have always loved it.
I always remember the drives in Iceland. I absolutely love them. You know, you could drive for hours and it's just special because the landscape changes so significantly every sort of 5 to 10 minutes.
Every element of the trip is always breathtaking. You just discover something new and it's just so different from the world that you know.
I did a science-based degree at university, and I've had a keen interest in geology, and particularly with sort of all the volcanic activity, sheer power. It's exciting, it's thrilling, dangerous, and it's beautiful at the same time.
And it has a really poignant place in my life, I suppose. You know, we went there initially, and then I decided it would be the place that I proposed to Laura.
We went to Gullfoss, an incredible waterfall, headed out for the day in our like little hire car, and Tom told me to drive really slowly because the roads were dangerous. But actually it was because there was like a balancing bottle of champagne in the boot that he didn't want to fall over.
I went there, I got really organised to propose to Laura, and I was absolutely shitting myself.
Tom was strange, you know, we arrived at Gullfoss and I couldn't understand why he just wanted to get down to the waterfall as fast as possible. There were a lot of people around and it was almost as if we were on a film set, like very quickly. Everyone just seemed to clear off and disappear.
Everyone just disappeared. You know, all the tourists seemed to just leave at the same time. And it was just this perfect moment.
Tom had to hide the ring in his shoe so that I didn't find it in his bag before he left. Thank God he didn't lose it.
And it was just an incredible personal moment for the both of us.
It just felt like it was just the two of us. And then, yeah, he got down on one knee. And I don't even think his knee had touched the ground before I started crying. So, yeah, and the whole thing was like overwhelming, but very romantic. Tom's pretty good at being romantic, so. Exploring the world is just about changing up your existence. It's a great punctuation of time. You know, there's the time before you went on that trip, and there's the time after you went on that trip. And very often you're changed. You might not even realize it.
I've loved this notion at Gozney that we're creators of new experiences.
The visuals of food are a big deal. Like, I love seeing different colors and different textures like come together. And then, of course, I love eating it. I know Tom in particular loves the cooking process.
Not only being able to punctuate time with adventure and like have a different view, but you're also like immersed in this culinary journey with your friends and your loved ones out in the wild, which just creates this like sensory experience, that culinary exploration.
Being able to share that with friends and family and sort of bring all your favorite things together, whether it's your favorite people and your favorite food, then, I mean, is there anything better than that? I don't know. I don't actually think you can have the best meal of your life on your own.
The sort of central fire becomes a heartbeat for the social event, and it creates this level of purpose for the event, and people just loved being a part of it. Going out into the wild and having the tread as the beating heart of that experience is just something that's so special. I guess my inspiration for building Gozney is not only to enrich people's lives through products and moments that we create, but it's also to be able to have a really exciting journey for myself.
Just getting back to basics, getting back to nature, reconnecting, and ultimately, I think that's the key to happiness.